Welcome to another episode of the Money Wheel Podcast. The journey to wealth starts here with your host, Don Shade.
Hello, my friend and future millionaire. Welcome to this episode of the Money Wheel. My name is Don Shade. You know, in the last few episodes, we covered a lot of information concerning customer experience as well as surveys and the information that you want to find out from your customer before you actually start dealing with them. Here's what it comes down to. The main thing is this. If you don't have a product, it doesn't matter about customer experience. Back a few episodes ago, I went through 24-hour course creation, how to build a course overnight. And the first step of that was to basically sit down in front of a computer and dictate everything that you know about the course that you're selling. Or you could do it pen and paper, whatever's comfortable for you. I'm somebody that doesn't have the best typing skills, so usually I dictate everything. Now, with all that being said, let's look at the next step. What I did, I allowed time between the first episode when I said about 24-hour course creation. The reason there's a big gap before I pick it up again and we get back into building your course is because I wanted you to have time to actually, one, sit down and do the exercise. And also, after you've done the exercise, think about how you can improve it. So that's the reason for the gap between covering the first part of 24-hour course creation and where we are now. So let me ask you this, and I want you to be honest with yourself. What have you done? Have you sit down and actually done the exercise? Basically, you do a brain dump onto your computer, everything you know about the course that you want to sell. What does it look like? Are you satisfied with it? If you haven't done that exercise, now is the time to do it. Let's stop here. This will be everything for this episode. Before you continue, I want you to do that exercise so we have something to work with moving forward. Because what's going to happen here in the next couple episodes, I'm going to start really taking a deep dive into what it takes to create your digital product or course. But you need to do the first step and decide, okay, this is what I'm going to cover. This is what I know. This is the product I'm going to sell. This is what I'm interested in. So this is just something to make you think, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Money Wheel.
Thank you for listening to the Money Wheel Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like the podcast. For everything that was talked about in today's amazing show, go to moneywheelpodcast.com and get today's show notes, past episodes, and most importantly, you can connect with Don Shade on all his social media platforms. Again, at moneywheelpodcast.com. If you are just looking to email Don, you can email him at don@moneywheelpodcast.com. For a list of all our tools we use in our business, you can go to moneywheelpodcast.com/resources. Again, thank you for listening to today's podcast, and see you in our next episode of the Money Wheel Podcast.